Hello everyone, good morning. I hope you are fine. Now we are again for our class that kinematics. Okay. Now yesterday bit I told you about this one distance and displacement. Distance already told you that is a total path covered by any body from one to another point. Then we will call it distance. Okay. In this picture beta given that from A, B, C, A से start करे B पे जा रहे then C पे जा रहे then total distance, total path covered by any body from initial to find that we will call it distance. Okay. Then it never be negative and zero, always should be positive. Positive only, how much we are covering then positive only, its unit will be meter. Next is the shortest distance, displacement which I explained to you. Displacement will be shortest path from the initial to final. छोटे से छोटा path initial to final we will call it displacement. Okay, see here A to B, our initial point is A, our destination is C. Okay, till this C point till our destination so many way can be possible. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे रास्ते possible हो सकता है from A to B and B to C. So here 4 meter, this one 3 meter, and direct you can go 5 meter also. So if we are talking about the distance, then it will be 4 plus 3 total distance. This also we can say distance. You can say displacement can be distance, but displacement can be distance, but distance can't be displacement. Okay, so here this one 5 we can call it distance and displacement, plus here 4 plus 5. Here 4 plus 5 we can't say equal to our displacement. This one our maximum path covered by anybody from initial to final. So 5 here is the shortest path, so we can call it our displacement. Okay. So here understood between both are path, but this one total path, this one our shortest path. Okay, this one our scalar quantity and it will be our vector quantity. Told to you vector quantity are having direction as well as direction plus magnitude. What is magnitude? Magnitude is our mathematical value of any quantity. Okay, so this one our vector quantity. Next beta we are doing some question related with it. Now a man walks 12 meter toward the east, 5 meter toward the north, then magnitude of its displacement. Okay, so direction how we can show there. Let here is a point, our position. Here we are taking beta east, west, north and south. Okay, in your question is given better than 12 meter walk toward the east direction. Okay, 12 meter east to this one. Then person, that man walk 12 meter toward the east. Then after that 5 meter move toward the north. Okay, move toward the north. Then you have to find out, sorry, here direct, here beta this one east, west, north and south. Okay, like this one we will denote this one. Then here given 5 meter toward the north. So from here after taken 12 meter distance, then here 5 meter we will take in your north direction, that will be our distance. Okay, so if we are talking about the distance, then distance will be 12 meter plus 5 meter, then it will be our 17 meter total distance, total path. Okay, so this one our initial point, this one our final point, destination. Then from here to there you have to find out displacement. Displacement, can you say this one 12 plus 5 will be our displacement? It will be 17 meter. No, it is not a displacement, it is distance. Okay, distance अभी पता है कि total path बेटा initial से final तक जाने तक जितना total path चाहिए होगा, that is distance, but displacement will be our shortest path only. सबसे छोटे से छोटा जो path होगा उसको क्या बोलेंगे? Displacement. तो छोटे से छोटा path from here to there, that is not the shortest path, this one. But shortest path we can say this our shortest path. Okay, this one our 12 meter, here this one our 5 meter, this one our shortest way, then you can find this one, then it will be our displacement. So how we can find their, use your better Pythagoras theorem, then your 12 meter and this one your 5, then here we can write their O to F, this one our displacement. What? Displacement. And displacement, how you can find this one square, by using your Pythagoras theorem, 12 square plus your 5 square, then solve this one, then here will be your answer. Okay, it will give you 169, that is meter only. Okay, solve this one square, then here will be our 13 meter. Now check here which one option will be right option. Here 8 meter no, 7 meter this also wrong option. Now C option will be 13 meter, that is our right option. Okay, so like this one we can find distance and displacement using this one. Our next question beta, see, if the displacement of the particle is zero, okay, then find the distance traveled by particle. It must be zero. If displacement of the particle is zero, then can we say this distance also will be zero? Distance must be negative. It may and may not be zero. It must be 0. Okay, for example, if your initial point is this one, initial point is this one, starting from here and going up to this one point. Okay, so here this one from here to there, but this one path we can say equal to distance and displacement, this only shortest path. Okay, but in some cases if we are here only and rest only, okay, rest position not starting, so we can say displacement is our 0 only, distance also 0. But we are starting from this point and taking a one complete round from here to there, then initial this one, final also this one, same point. We have covered some path from here to there, then how we can find beta? If displacement we can say shortest path, shortest starting from here ending there, so displacement in that case we can say equal to our 0 only. Yes or no? 0 displacement. But if we are talking about the distance, then can you say distance will be equal to 0? No, no, because here displacement is a total path covered from here to there. So total path equal to here to there, then it will be equal to our 2 pi r, if r is the radius of this circle. Okay, so we can write there, but the displacement of the particle is 0, but distance may be 0 or may not be 0, that is depend. In that case, its object will be at rest. In that case, displacement is 0 and distance also will be 0, because here path is not covered by any object. Here both are object are rest only, that's why distance and displacement 0 only. But if we are moving like this one way, coming back on the initial path only, then displacement will be 0, but displacement distance will be not 0. Okay, same here, we are starting from here going in this direction, then again come back on this one point only. So in this one case we can say displacement becomes 0, but distance is not equal to 0. Okay, if this one is a 5 meter, then going that direction 5 meter, again coming back 5 meter, going there, going there, coming back, this. Yes, beta, this one question is going on. Sorry for inconvenience. Now here, distance we are finding, then we can say beta distance may, here displacement is 0, but distance never be equal to 0 if we are traveling some path. Okay, so here distance going there and coming back there, then here distance will be our 10 meter only. Okay, so here must be 0. No, it is wrong option. If displacement is 0, then not equal to 0, it never be negative, it may or may not be 0. This one our right option. Okay, so next question our, a body moves in a circular path of radius is 20 centimeter. Beta, if any numerical we want to solve out, then first read your question carefully. Okay, so here circular path we are making, like here starting from this one point. So circular path from here to there, O point is, its radius is given here 20 centimeter. What? 20 centimeter. Then if completes 2.5 revolution along a circular path, 2.5 revolution starting from here, then taking the 2 and here half, 2 complete round, okay, plus 1 half round, whose radius is our 20 centimeter in the circular. Now find the distance and displacement of the body respectively. Okay, for example, starting from here, then going there, then one complete path, then we know about this one distance and displacement. Beta, distance will be our total path from initial to final, yes or no? And displacement will be our shortest path. So we have to find out shortest and total path. Distance first we are starting, then one complete round will be taken, and we know that length of the circular path always will be equal to circumference. Okay, and circumference we can say equal to 2 pi r. 2 pi r. R is our radius. So one complete path length is 2 pi r. Second path here again 2 pi r. Okay, then plus half round, means starting from here, then next will be their point is this one. So half we can write there pi r. Understood or not? This one equal to our distance, then we can write there 5 pi r. Okay, it will be our distance. Now here displacement will be our shortest path. Shortest means we are taking 2 complete round, and half round means initial point is this one, finally we reach on this one point. So shortest will be like this one, or like directly you are taking diagonally. Okay, diagonal will be our shortest path from here to there. So diagonal we can write there twice of our radius. Okay, it will be twice of our radius. We can write there 2r. Okay, half will be your radius, second will be your 2r. So we can put value of this one. R is given beta 20 centimeter. First check your questions that their unit are given your SI or not. Here your radius is given with a 20 centimeter. First we have to convert there in your SI unit. Centimeter given, when we will convert into meter, then it will be your 0.20 meter. So here we are writing there 5 pi into your 0.02, then it will be your distance only meter. Okay, next will be 2r, then here displacement 0.20, then it will be your meter. Solve this one better, then your answer will be there. Then tell to me also your answer of this question. Okay, now next will be our better next topic, speed and velocity. We have done your distance and displacement. Okay, now we are doing speed and velocity. So how we can do this one? Speed, beta, what is speed? Speed is the ratio of the distance to the time, and velocity is the ratio of the displacement to the time. So speed is the distance covered by any object in the unit time travel from initial to final position. Okay, so here we are taking any object is here, then moving there on this one plane, then reach there on this one point. Okay, then there how much distance covered by body in your time, in how much time, then we will call it speed. Okay, then speed is, we can write there, distance traveled per unit time is known as our speed. It is our scalar quantity because beta that is a ratio of the distance by time, and distance is our scalar quantity. Okay, and time also already scalar quantity. If we will take the ratio of the scalar quantity, then it will give us scalar only. तो क्या देगा हमें? स्केलर ही देगा. स्केलर को स्केलर से डिवाइड करोगे बेटा स्केलर ही मिलता है. एंड स्केलर आई टोल्ड यू विच आर हैविंग मैग्नीट्यूड. सिर्फ आपकी क्या होती है, दोज क्वांटिटी विच आर हैविंग मैथमेटिकल वैल्यू, जिनकी सिर्फ क्या होती है, मैथमेटिकल वैल्यू होती है. देन so your speed is your scalar quantity, and unit will be meter per second. But any quantity is given, you want to find out the unit of that quantity, use their formula लिखा हुआ है. Then write the unit of the each terms in the given formula, then it will give you unit. Okay, so here distance is given, distance unit we can write there meter, and time unit that we can write there second. So here we can write there meter per second unit of the distance, speed. Okay, so next here velocity beta displacement by any object per unit time. Okay, shortest path covered by any object, how much time taken to cover that shortest path. In distance displacement beta we are talking about the path only, कि हम कितना दूर जा रहे हैं. ओके, कितना दूर जा रहे हैं, कम से कम कितना ग्राउंड हम कवर कर रहे हैं, तो दैट इज डिस्टेंस डिस्प्लेसमेंट. क्लियर. स्पीड एंड वेलोसिटी मींस कितना हम दूर जा रहे हैं, कितना हम ट्रेवल कर रहे हैं, कितने टाइम के अंदर. If we are talking about this one path covering in how much time, then we will call it speed and velocity. Clear. टोटल पाथ आपने कितने टाइम में कवर किया, स्पीड. शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ आपने कितने टाइम में कवर किया, दैट इज वेलोसिटी. Okay, so velocity will be displacement traveled per unit time. Displacement we can say meter by time only. Again time will be your second, so your meter per second will be unit of the velocity, and it is vector quantity beta because your displacement is your vector quantity. Okay, having direction as well as the magnitude divided by time, then it will be vector quantity. Clear to everyone? So next will be with our graph. Okay, now how we can present this velocity speed on the graph, how we can find the position of our object on the graph. So here graph on which instantaneous position x of the particle is plotted on a y-axis and time on the x-axis is known as the position time graph. Okay, here we are taking beta x and t, means along the x we are denoting your x-axis, along the y we are taking time. Then the relation between x and y on this one axis, then we will call it position time graph. Okay, then here we are drawing this line. Meaning of this one line, that particle is not starting from the origin. Okay, what is the meaning of this graph? Let here any object, here any vehicle is there, this one our car. Okay, this car is moving from the initial point. क्लियर. अगर ये कार बेटा यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रही है कि इसकी इनिशियली क्या है, रेस्ट में है. दो वेलोसिटी होती है, हमने पढ़ा स्पीड एंड वेलोसिटी. क्लियर. इनिशियल एंड फाइनल. इनिशियल मीन्स स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, फाइनल मीन्स एंडिंग डेस्टिनेशन पॉइंट. तो इनिशियल पॉइंट, इनिशियल स्पीड को हम डिनोट करते हैं बेटा. इनिशियल स्पीड के लिए हम जो सिंबल यूज करते हैं इनिशियल वेलोसिटी के लिए, दैट इज आवर यू सिंबल. ओके, फाइनल वेलोसिटी के लिए हम जो सिंबल यूज करते हैं, दैट इज आवर V only. Clear. Then here we are taking a car. अब in starting it is rest only. Starting में क्या rest है, that's why its initial velocity will be 0. Okay. As we are taking this car and travel with some velocity and reach here, then if we are taking their position time graph beta having some velocity of this body, then how we can draw its graph? Xt graph means initially having their position is initial point origin only, then we can draw here this one 0 to t. Okay, but here is not from the origin but having some distance. They're having some distance. Okay, not having 0 value means if we are taking this one axis, then here 0, 1, 2, 3 like this one. Okay, not from 0 but is starting from the some value. Okay, starting from the some value. Then here time is your 0 but position is not your origin. That's why here our body will be final point, initial point. Clear to everyone? So like this one we will find, use beta graph for x and t. Okay, thank you. Right.